All right, hey, welcome to Tech Tips with Sold Out Media. I'm Amanda, and what I have here today is actually the Ulanzi crossover with the Fotopro X Aircross 3 tripod. I was talking just not too long ago, we actually recorded the X Aircross 2, and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get my hands on, in Europe, the Aircross 3. But it's actually because they were releasing the crossover with Ulanzi. So here it says even Ulanzi Fotopro. So the head is Ulanzi, the tripod is the X Aircross, and I'm honestly very excited to go out and test this. Just to talk a little bit about some of the quick things I see right from the beginning. You get a cool little Allen key right in there, magnetically hidden, which is so cool. This again is the tripod system that has these really long legs that have no joints in them. The tripod with long legs. I mean, it has like this twist lock here, and everything comes out with one twist. So you twist it locked, twist it open, and everything comes out like that. And there's nothing in the joints. Like there's no individual joints at all. It's just one twist instead of 10 locks. So I think, because we did just review this tripod, literally the version before, like just a week or two ago, I think the best thing for us to do is to just do some specs, do some nice B-roll right here in the studio with this, and meet me out in the field as we test this tripod. I'm super excited. Let's go. The Ulanzi Fotopro X Aircross F38 is a 5-stage tripod made out of carbon fiber. Its minimum height is 17.1 centimeters or 6.7 inches. Its maximum height is 156.1 centimeters or 61 inches. Its fold down height is 46.6 centimeters or 18.3 inches. The maximum diameter is 25 millimeters. This has a net weight of 1.08 kilograms or 2.38 pounds. The ball head has a max payload of 3 kilos or 6.6 pounds. Overall, the tripod has a 10 kilo or 22 pound max payload. We're about to see Jake do some action, and this has a little ball head on it, which I'm super impressed with. So you get your water level right there, and I can actually rotate this until it's level. There it is. So then I got my pan there, I got my tilt here, and I got my up and down there. Only thing I would recommend is just be careful, because I've done this before where I've had everything else locked, but I've had the raising column not locked, and then you think that you're panning, but you're actually just wobbling around because you're on the center column. All right, let's get ready for Jake. The same as the X Aircross from Fotopro version 2. These only have one joint, and it's both nice, but it's also not nice. And if you need to adjust it, you gotta lift it all the way up again and put it the way you want it, you know? So there's no middle range adjustment there. Also, if I have to adjust that, if there's any dirt on the bottom of the tripod, it's going to get on my hand. Super annoying. But just like all the other tripods in this kind of bracket, I love that you can be on uneven terrain and make an excellent stable spot anyway. All right, so look here. This is completely unorthodox, but possible with these kind of tripods. All right, so we're gonna have Jake come down the hill, and I'm gonna record Jake flying down the hill on the bicycle, and hopefully he doesn't injure himself. All right, so this tripod actually goes fairly low too, but to achieve that, you actually have to take the center column out. Oh, unscrew the counterbalance hook first. Oh, surprise. There's a action camera, or not action camera, what do you call it? Phone camera hidden in their attachment. So you can mount that up on the tripod head. We'll look at that later. Now it's on the ground. Now it's dead to me. All right, so you just unscrew the center column right out like that, and you reinsert. Now I can go all the way to the ground with this. I'm going to go up, and we're going to watch Jake come straight up the hill at us. All right, let's go. All right, so since we actually discovered the center column for the iPhone attachment, we'll do that super low to the ground shot one more time on this hill, and this time we'll put the iPhone on there. So let me just real quick detach the center column. I gotta unscrew the counterbalance on the bottom to get at that phone bit. Oh, seems like I'm unscrewing the whole thing. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I have done, mosquito biting has caused me problems. This is not how I intended this to go. I was trying to unscrew the bottom part, but somehow was unscrewing the center column. All right, so let's get this phone bit out. So there's the phone bit. And then you just unscrew the little balance thing, and it reveals your 1/4-20 mount. All right. So I guess I got to get rid of put the column back in, and then I got to get rid of the plate here on the camera. So I'm going to use the quick release, unlock it, detach it. I got too much stuff in my hands, guys. I'm going to take out my Allen key and detach the camera completely. And I'm going to hand the camera to my lovely assistant, Mr. Linus. And you can take the stick too. I won't be needing it where I'm going. All right, so I'm just going to thread this phone attachment on and then tighten it with the Allen key. So kindly provided by the tripod itself. Right there. Oh, there's a trick to this. You go to attach it while it's down. We learned that together, guys. Okay, here we go. Mosquitoes are biting me constantly. Good thing we're not a malaria country in Sweden. And I'm glad for that. Because we're definitely a mosquito country. All right, phone. Let's see if it fits with the case on. Oh, it fit with the case. All right, so let's go up the mountain, get really low, and watch Jake bike up to us. All right, let's go. Now we're going to get Jake to drive by all epic-like. Cars in the background today. Let me set my little shot. I got slow-mo happening. Gonna get my balance bubble right here. There it is. Everything's balanced, everything's tight. Where it's supposed to be tight, loose where it's supposed to be loose for panning and tilting. I am ready for Jake to come into the shot. All right, Jake, let's go. Yeah. That was awesome. Super handy. So low to the ground and with an iPhone. Nice touch that they threw that in there. All right, let's go. So a few months ago, we actually reviewed this, the Fotopro X Aircross 2. And now we're reviewing, just to be clear, the Fotopro X Aircross 3 with a Ulanzi F38 head on it. And this is actually, you don't find this on the Fotopro website, you find it on the Ulanzi website. So it is a crossover between the Fotopro and the Ulanzi, but it is the Aircross 3 body. So some things to compare. I thought it would be fun to look at the two of them together. This guy here, you can invert it like this, and he folds down to a 36 centimeter footprint. Whereas this guy, you can't do that. I'll show that to you in just a sec, but he folds out to a 46 centimeters because you can't fold the legs up. If we try to fold the legs up, this base for the head actually stops them from folding up. So you can't invert it the way this one is. You have to have it fold it down like this. If I fold this one the same way, so if I turn him around and fold him down the normal way, you can actually see they're almost identical in height. This one's got maybe a centimeter more on it. Something else, they both, I mean, if we want to keep at it, they both have multiple thread screws for the side. So this one's got 2/4 inches, this one has 2/4 inch screws on the side. Both have carbon fiber bodies and are both relatively light. This guy is way heavier though. I actually have a little cheat here, so I didn't have to memorize both of them. They have the stickers on the inside of them to say exactly what the specs are. So today you're going to watch me cheat so I can compare them for you side by side. But yeah, so the lowest this Ulanzi crossover goes is 17.1 centimeters. The lowest he goes is 17.3 centimeters. The highest this guy goes is 155.1 centimeters. The highest this one goes is 151 centimeters. So this guy is 4 centimeters taller than the Aircross 2. The max payload is 10 kilos on both of them. This guy here only weighs 0.9 kilos, where this guy here weighs 1.8 kilos. And it's a small amount, but you do feel the difference. Like this is heavier in the hand, noticeably heavier than this one. So yeah, a little bit of comparison of the two bodies side by side. This guy, you get more height, is a little more weight. You can go a little, did I say you could go lower? No, this one folds lower. But yeah, overall, very similar. One thing I can say too, actually, if you notice the center column, this has a thinner footprint than this does. So even though this guy folds shorter, you're going to get a better, profile in your backpack with this guy. So a little bit of a recommendation, I think, in that case for this one over this one, just based on that. Otherwise, they are very similar in all of their attributes. And like I said, I really like these twisty locks. The only thing that I don't like about these twisty locks is that if you already have the tripod completely set up with the camera on it, and then you decide you want to change something, you got to reach all the way down to the bottom of the leg to adjust it. And I missed that in our initial review because I was so stoked about having no joints on these. But now I see after using it. All right, yeah. I'll put this guy aside. I wanted to show you something else cool about this because it's the Ulanzi F32 head. It actually works with all of the other Falcam grip designs and everything. So like this is what do you call it, strap plate. So this head works, quick release head works with all of the Falcam, and some of the Peak Design plates work with this as well. Not every plate's going to work with this, But everything in the Ulanzi F38 lineup is going to work with this without any issues whatsoever. 2 details about the head. One, it has a hidden Allen key in the back. Super awesome. And the other is actually the lock for the plate. So just like all the other F38 equipment, you actually have a little plate lock. So your quick release, you can click that, comes out, put it back in, turn it, lock it, and that plate's not going anywhere. And it's really nice to have that extra bit of security when you're working with your tripod plate. So yeah. All right, well, let's get chasing Jake some more, and we'll give our final thoughts in a few minutes. All right, couple final thoughts. The other X Aircross 2. You can buy that at B&H roughly for $190 now. This one's on sale on Ulanzi's webpage for $230, regular $279. But what else you can get for $279 is the aluminum-bodied Benro Cyanbird, which we just reviewed a few weeks ago, and that is by far the best travel tripod I have tested in years. And the aluminum version of that you can get for about $199. So can I recommend this tripod? I think it's a cute little tripod. I think it's well built. I like it. The ball head is really nice. The balance ball is also really nice on this. I'm very excited about it. But if I was going to have the choice for the money, I would go for the aluminum Benro Cyanbird. Or if I really wanted to spend full price on this guy, I'd rather spend full price on the carbon fiber Benro Cyanbird. That being said, if you are already in the F38 system with Ulanzi, this is an excellent choice. This is a good spend for your money because it works so well with all the quick release plates, and you can have quick release on everything and just go, go, go. It's well built. It's not a bad tripod. That's my final thoughts on that one. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. So that's it. We're going to stop it there. If you guys have any questions or comments about this, leave them down below. We love to answer them and come back to you. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe. Have a great summer. They're everywhere.